What's up, everyone? Welcome to the late night channel Eeps. Though it isn't really too late night. However, it is almost 8 p.m. And what I love about this time of the season is the sun is still out, sun setting, and just love it. It's not so late night, but that's fine. It's still called a late night channel Eeps. Today, for episode 7, I would like to talk about um, something that maybe artists are perhaps not so comfortable of being categorized as. But look, at the end of the day, I believe that we artists are also entrepreneurs because we are creators, and part of what we do, I think, is we need to show the world what we're capable of. Whether it is for a message that you want to put across, or to communicate across, or there's something you want to advocate for, or if there's basically you want to collaborate in the commercial industry, or both, public, private, whatever. Our role as artists is to communicate our creative expression to the world at large. And also, at the end of the day, it is a business. It is something that we need. It just so happens that in this society, in this world, in this dimension we live in this universe, that our system is a somewhat capitalist society, the way markets work. And we have a how do I say, we have to navigate through this, like it or not. We can't escape from it. And to really, for me, like, I had to really find that balance between creating art that I enjoy and that I want to express, and also understanding that one cannot escape, or if there's even that's if that's even a good word to describe it. But you have to, the real challenge, and I accept the challenge because I like a challenge, is to engage with uh the current state of our society, whatever that may be. I actually enjoy the fact that I can build a business through my passion. Just nothing wrong with that. And I also think that the word, or the phrase, selling out is really disheartening. What are you, like, selling out? No. Is that a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing? Why are we putting so much negative connotations on something where people can appreciate and enjoy your work? What is the goal of an art piece, or what's the goal of your creativity? Like I said in my previous episodes, I believe that the role of art is to democratize it. You want to reach it. You have to reach out as many people as you want, as you can. People to appreciate, right? Why are you, or why are those who are creating, have this uh, expectation that it has to go through certain channels to get the seal of approval, or that fine art institution verification checkmark that we all want to have, right? I think it's kind of silly. And if you have the ability to reach to new audiences with your work, all the power to you. All the power to you. And if you can live with, and you can live to sustain yourself as a business, as of creating art, that is the best thing you can do for your career, for your profession, for yourself, for your art, for your passion. That is the true alignment. That is the true alignment. And I'm also kind of sick and tired of hearing the word starving artist. We kind of, there's a bit of a chuckle there, a bit of a, amusement to that phrase. But you got to ask yourself, why does this phrase exist? Why? Why is it part of our everyday conversations? It's because for some reason art has been how do I say, our society has conditioned the majority of art and art making seems to have a lesser importance than other endeavors. Now I'm going off a tangent now because I want to talk about this later on, but I'm talking about the STEM: science, technology, engineering, mathematics in our current education system, which we love to advocate and talk about. But you do realize that there's something called STEAM, A for arts, as part of the STEM narrative. So it's not STEM, it's STEAM, right? And I believe that education equally requires creativity, arts in the innovation package. I think that's really naive to think that education, lack of art, is going to yield any progressive and innovative results. Absolutely not. Art is the glue. Art is the glue that binds them all together. It's kind of like black matter, maybe. Not black matter. Dark matter is like dark matter in the universe. You know, it's there. You cannot observe it, but it just exists. And it kind of like binds the universe in a way at how it is. Now I'm really getting off tangent. But yeah, so I really think that it's important that we need to remove this notion of starving artists and empower us creatives to pull ourselves together to really make an impact. That yes, art does matter, absolutely, in the entire holistic narrative of society, not just in business, not just for enterprise, not even for nonprofit. I'm not talking about these different sort of categories of industries. I'm just talking about as human beings. As human beings. Very, very important. Especially now. I don't know about you, but there seems to be an increasing polarization between peoples. I was going to say countries. Actually, no, just society and people in general. Seems to be a lack of empathy, lack of communication, lack of direct face-to-face conversation. We are in an age of using devices, which I am in front of you right now, of course. And I also believe that we need to have more physical, at the same time, equally as important, physical face-to-face, because, like, you know, and art playing a big role, or creativity, art play a big role of binding all of us together. So yeah, I do believe that artists, we need to make an effort to know that we're also creative entrepreneurs, setting sail into the unknown, the uncertainty, and embrace it. And there's no there's no such thing as a starving artist. We're just digging a deeper pitfall by creating this notion that we don't get paid enough. I think that's ridiculous. You guys we are all worth it. At the end of the day, we are definitely worth it. So that's why for me, creative entrepreneur, digital artist, is something that I push forward. And I do believe that the STEAM narrative is extremely important in this day and age. And yeah, I do have an announcement to make, but I think I'll wait until maybe next week. But looks like Mr. EEPMON will be um, increasingly playing a role in leadership, policy related endeavors and conversations. And you can bet on the fact that I will continue pushing forward STEAM, pushing forward creative entrepreneurship as part of the innovation package, because we live in a very volatile world, a very polarizing world. Sides are not talking to each other directly. So, talk about miscommunication. It is the worst telephone game we could ever have right now. So let's so as a creative now, as an entrepreneur, I've realized I can create art for art's sake, which I do. I enjoy it. It's nice. But I also feel that I have a due diligence and a moral obligation that I have a responsibility to really, if I have the ability to communicate these ideas for to consider for policy decision making, or to convey my ideas to thought leaders of the world, then I should do it. I can't hold back on this. And if there's anyone who's in the right position to do so, would be people like myself. I'm not the only one. And if you're if you're really passionate about art and communicating this, communicating a positive message to the world, then you got to go for it. I got to go for it. So even for me right now, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know, but I have an inkling feeling, and my intuition tells me that this is a direction that I need to explore. Especially what has just transpired, which I will announce it next week, which will have me, actually, just a little bit of a teaser, it will have me at Whitehorse coming September. Yeah, you heard that right. I've never been there, and I'm looking very forward to it. Anyway, on that note, I know I'm going a little bit off tangent here, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I just thought I'd talk about just a spiel about art and entrepreneurship. Creatives, we're all artists and we're all entrepreneurship. And I will also say, yes, we creatives have one of the hardest gigs in the game. We have it pretty hard. It is tough. And it's tough for a good reason, because it's what you love to do. It's your passion. And then you have to, maybe not convince, but you have to ensure that the audience also feels that same energy that you have. So all the power to you, you creatives, artists, creative innovators, all the power to you. Let's keep on going. We're all in this together. So that's my little spiel. I just love the fact that there's still sunlight. It's amazing. At 8 o'clock. It's 8:08 right now. It's fantastic. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And we will continue again tomorrow. So have a great day. Have a great evening. And until next time, the Late Night Channel Eps signing off. Bye-bye.